Stop trying to act brand new. Today is 12.
Huh?
Bro, Brock Bowers. I drafted Brock Bowers down to he 92 speed.
Yeah, alright.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever.
Oh, let me put this in the group chat. The stream.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game
why the
left
fuck
to
is he my middle
clean out
linebacker?
and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis. They'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
I'll just let you know the motherfuckers can hear you on the stream if you feel me.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
I know some guys that love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
Brock Bowers.
35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Here's Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Now it's Herbert. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Herbert now. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack, and that makes things tougher here on 3rd and goal.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Under pressure, and they get to him again. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6. And his kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on
Kawhi Leonard got hurt.
You're under the lights.
Merchant.
Shocker.
Television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1.
Damn, the Wolves just went on a 20-0 run. I missed it. I was watching the upper game.
A few weeks down the road.
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On the handoff, McLaughlin, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Chargers' 43-yard line.
Now Wilson. Open man, he completes it to Judy. That's good, the completion there for 7 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Chargers 3, Broncos 7.
second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. The give is to McLaughlin, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Back.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will tie us at 3-3.
Weak-ass Bucks.
From distance, he steps up,
They lost.
right down Main Street.
They getting dubbed, bro, by the Kings. We need the Kings to
The
lose.
mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect. And
I
he
get that.
executed so well.
The Charger drive about to get going. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10.
Oh, I threw it to the wrong person.
Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he's
Selling.
going to return it to the 21-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
A carry from McLaughlin. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's McLaughlin, and he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuffed behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide gets well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
And the Chargers first down.
Herbert changing things up. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Spiller. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Oh my God, I'm just doing shit.
His guys will get the football back.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Wilson back into his end zone. And he'll go down in the end zone. Down goes Wilson. It's a safety.
Khalil!
Big swings and scores before a half. We think offense, but this time their defense made the play. Instant pressure off the snap.
What's in New York?
We're going to let him find a way to escape.
Okay.
Davis
That nigga
now
both there was
returning.
going crazy. That's what you're trying to run? I know. I mean, at least he ran the best at that combine, though. That's kind of sick.
The Charger drive about to get going. An abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone.
You just put it there, nigga. How you think it's gonna charge that fucking fast?
Back is to get 3, but in your mind,
Bro, you just literally, bro.
right before the half,
All right, fam.
that's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Yo, that's cool.
Herbert on 1st down now. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2.
I need a fucking
here
touchdown,
before
bro.
we get to halftime. Herbert throwing again. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. He gets this out to Spiller. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Now a 3rd and 6. To the air again, Herbert. And
oh my God! I'm doing anything. I'm trying to force feed this nigga.
Going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20.
Oh my God!
When a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line. Don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate
I don't care about
adjustments.
winning,
That's
bro.
what you
I'm
do.
trying
You
to
don't wait.
be my
You do it
boy.
from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa now with his 2nd sack here on opening night.
16 at the 14-yard line.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Alright, folks, let me stop trying to just force feed fucking Brock Bowers, bro. Cause shit not working.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Herbert. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A gain of 32 that time.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this, it just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. That's taken in by Dulcich. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
That was good
my dumbass.
No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On the ground, here's McLaughlin. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
2nd down and 6 now. Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. So give him 2 yards there on the completion.
I am generous. I'm not Allen.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This is intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So still no touchdowns allowed by this defense. They get the interception there. CD, they have been rock solid.
And at this point, I think they have to expect that they're going to see some shots taken down the field. And that was almost a desperation throw right there. Just kind of hoping something good can happen. A completion, a pass interference. But this was anticipated well, and they came up with the INT.
2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Herbert across midfield and all the way down to the 41-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. Again, Herbert. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He's got it. It's Spiller. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Looking.
Oh, come on, dog.
Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many...
Herbert has it knocked free. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Remember, earlier in this game, he lost a fumble. This time, it hit the deck, but he got it back.
Yeah, do you think he's breathing a monster sigh of relief right now? Could you imagine losing 2 in the same game and how that would affect you moving forward? Well, for him, high and tight, just like a good haircut. Never go wrong that way. Hold that football.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation.
My left tackle just got hurt.
Incompletion, they would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Welcome back now to Denver, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Touchdown, L.A. Josh Palmer, 49 yards. And the Chargers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 19-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On third down, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. But just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all four quarters. And, Charles, that pick six, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, and they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, And how about him culminating with a pick six?
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one, because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft.
Khalil Mack injured, bro. Oh, Jesus.
Just need to stay right where it is.
And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 39.
No,
That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42.
Now Wilson changing the play. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. Throw left side is complete on a diving effort. A couple of veterans. Wilson to Sutton there for the Bronco first.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Seems pretty obvious defensively the key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jaleel McLaughlin. 27 yards. And the Broncos are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
EA Sports.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
What up, boy?
What up?
You winning?
Yeah, game's gonna be over. You wanna play Tekken after this, or you done?
With the
You flow a
late
little bit.
lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
This nigga Brock Bowers gonna be so
Keep their
cold.
foot on the gas. It looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose, they're free, and they're enjoying what the scoreboard looks like.
I'd have to say I agree with you totally. They're having a blast out there all game long when they throw the football. They're picking up nice chunks of real estate, significant yardage on just about every throw that they make. And there's another one there, and they continue to have that fun that you just talked about.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Brock and Bowers, man. Oh, hit him, Brock. Oh,
Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Chargers
Let's
are looking
do it,
good here in
right,
the season
do it.
opener as they're able to extend their lead. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through.
Bro, Brock Bowers got like 200 yards receiving, Donovan. 2 tub.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
He's gonna be my go tight end.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several
Bro, Khalil Mack,
turnovers.
I'm taking you out, bro. You got time for you to get injured
Something
again.
they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This then uses motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Wilson. That is caught. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division.